It was a hot summer afternoon and I had my PSP on hand, but at that moment, I was racing against my last opponent. My crew had done their job and I had already defeated most of the rival team. The light is red, revs are roaring, and when the light goes green, growing up, I played a lot of racing games, from Need for Speed, Burnout, and Forza Horizon. However, there was one game that stood out to me, especially during a time when I played on the PlayStation Portable a lot, and that game was Street Supremacy. It stood out from the other games I had at the time, mainly because I don't quite recall if I asked for this game or if it was something my dad sneaked in. Whichever the case, this game was and still is memorable to me. So I'm gonna tell you about this underrated gem. My name is Lewis, and allow me to take you for a drive in the streets of Tokyo. Welcome to Street Supremacy. Street Supremacy is a racing game made by Genki and Konami and released in 2005-2006. It centers on joining a team, going up the ranks to become the leader, building and becoming the best team in the Tokyo Highway. This involves challenging and taking down a variety of teams and even going head-to-head against random racers called the Wanderers. These random racers range from pretty easy to oh boy he fast. The kind of racing this game focuses on is distance racing, in a way, where you have to get as far away as possible from your opponent after passing them. This has the potential to be boring, but also it is engaging in having the player at the edge of one's seat and seeing if one will pass the other or make a wrong move. The team I went with on my first playthrough coming back is the Road to Justice, since it is beginner friendly and it is a pretty chill group of people. There are other available teams such as Unlimited and No Loser, and each team has a unique theme or type of car that makes up the ranks. For example, in No Loser, the team mostly has racers that drive Lancer Evolutions. The team system hooked me, especially in the form of real-time updates in between races, where you can see which teams are doing well and which aren't. It gives a sense of involvement on what is going on and who are the teams I may face against. There is no free roam in this game, but given the fact that it is not designed to be one and the inherent limitations of the PSP hardware, it was understandable and I can make do with the use of menus, zone selection, and which direction a road is going, which does give different racers to challenge against. And the types of races one can engage in vary from free battles for most races to team battles, where after becoming a team leader, I can challenge a nearby opposing team for dominance and gain more members to the crew. The game is simple to understand, and though the racing can get boring, especially on long play sessions, it is still decent in gameplay and it is engaging to witness if I'll win or my opponent will. The lineup of cars available are a lot of what I would call Japan's greatest hits, from the Nissan Skyline to the Toyota Supra. This game further cemented my love for Japan's most memorable cars, and even some of the lesser-known choices make an appearance here, like the Toyota Altezza, the Mitsubishi GTO, and even the Subaru Legacy, a car I didn't expect for the street racing scene in Japan, since it is usually associated with rally racing. I really appreciate how each car can be customized, from performance upgrades to body kits and neon. The performance upgrades actually make a difference in how the car performs or handles, especially as I level up and go against harder and faster opponents. It's something to think about given that I am supposed to be the best driver around. The gameplay and racing is the charm of Street Supremacy for me. It's a kind of racing I haven't played before or since, and it is a fond memory from my childhood. And since I was already a big fan of Japanese cars, this further cemented my love for that side of car culture in general. If I had to stretch for a nitpick, it would be that this is a game meant for the PlayStation Portable, which means loading times is expected, but it is understandable given the hardware and the limitations at the time. Overall, Street Supremacy is a decent little racing game that, despite its flaws, it holds up alright. There's not much story, if at all, but it doesn't need to have any fascinating lore to reel me in. Just go head to head with a rival and hit the gas. It's a good time, and I recommend it for players that want a different racing experience, or if you want a chill but engaging racing game that you can play for like an hour or so. And that is my journey through Street Supremacy. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you have thoughts about this game, like your first team that you raced with, or your experiences with this game, share them in the comments below. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe.